Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some more Wuchang Fallen Feathers, continuing with my New Game Plus playthrough. Just beat the, what name, I think the general. So realistically, I just gotta go through the side door and then I can continue with the game. I think I'm gonna be entering the snowy region of the game now. Right, this is the wrong way to go. There is a quicker way to get there. Oh, a lot of frame spikes. I know I've just installed a new driver, so I guess the game's caching all over again. Usually it plays smoother than this. Yeah, I've done everything I need to do up here. Pretty much done all the side missions already, so I can just pretty much just proceed with the main story. Just a quick quality check. Just let me know if the stream's coming through okay, no skipping, and of course let me know if you can hear me properly. Yeah, it seems to be a frame spike every time I go to a new area because this is a new driver. It's loading it for the first time, or caching it for the first time, should I say. Let's speak to this dude.
Well, I'm here. The problem is how to get in.
Well, I do have the key, so there's that.
Oh! You've managed to open the door. You've got some skill. Beyond this cave lies Cloud Spire. I've been there before. The cold is biting. Here, take this. If you get too cold, a sip will warm you up. The road ahead is long, my friend. May we meet again soon.
He's right. It's probably best to add one of these to a quick bar so I can fend off the frostbite. So it gives you this spicy soup. I'm gonna need that. Speak to everyone in here before I leave.
You've got guts walking around out there? Who knows when those Cloud Spire thieves will be back? Turn back while you still can. If you keep going, you'll end up in their clutches.
Think I'll be okay. Can look after myself. Oh, thanks for the concern, though. Make sure I'm not leaving anything behind.
Sir, please, I've got no food left to give. Oh, not who I expected. Some marauding soldiers came through recently, stole my last scrap of food, and headed for Cloud Spire. The Emperor's dead, and they think the Madam will dance to their tunes. They'll get what's coming soon enough.
Yeah, I'll deal with the Madam in time. She's actually a pretty hard fight. I died to her quite a few times.
No
they'll get lost. Amitabha, Amitabha.
Yeah, she's lost it. Okay, nothing useful around here. Pretty much pointless talking to everyone. Didn't get any side missions from it. Just double check if there's anything up here. Alright, got a faint red feather. These are useful for upgrading your weapons. Okay, if we're gonna go in a tunnel, I better turn on my light source. Gotta watch out for these girls, sometimes they are still alive. Game likes to put traps in place, so they'll lure you to the edge of a cliff with a pickup and then someone will just ambush you and push you off, so you got to be careful. There's nothing I can do here. Let's have another look around. The dead end as well. Look at this guy. Make sure there's no one ready to pounce on me. That looks like the way out, but I want to go over here and see what's going on. Somehow he got to me before I got to him. It's okay, I'll deal with him now. Okay, so you got to do a Tai Chi pose. Let's see if I have that. Let's exchange this one for Tai Chi. I wonder what she gives me for it. Red Mercury Essence. So you actually get a stat point for doing that. That's pretty... I must have missed that the first time I played this. Okay, let's get out of here. That was definitely worth it though. Just keeping my eyes peeled for ambushes. Let's get out of here. They actually had to update the game to make the lifts return quicker because it took far too long. We're deep underground now. Deal with these guys. See what's over here first. I don't think there's going to be anything too serious down here for me to worry about, but I'm more prone to falling to my death than being killed by anything. It's already dead. Okay, let's speed this thing up. Not much you could do. Too weak. Okay, let's see what's over here. It's a lever to bring back an elevator. At least I think that's what it was for. Okay, that's everything. Hotel Walenka says DLSS4 quality. Yes, that's what I'm using at 4K. Speak to this lady.
You're going to cross the bridge? I don't know if you're searching for someone or passing through, but you should leave here now. I'm from Hillswatch. Bandits attacked, taking any woman they could find. They favor the young and fair, but they won't hesitate to take married women either, if it means leaving with something. I only managed to escape because my husband fought them off. Hillswatch is just across the bridge. If that's where you're going, please look for my family.
Okay, I'll do a little side mission. Make sure there's nothing over here that I need. Can turn off that light source now. Don't need it. The things are going to get a lot colder. I might change what I'm wearing. On the outside it will look the same, but just something that's more durable to frostbite. Okay, follow the curse of destiny, challenge the thread of fate. Why not? I'm choosing all the different options that I chose for the first time I played. Hopefully this will lead me to some different outcomes. Okay, so this just gives you the bridal stuff. I already had that, so I didn't gain anything here. Alright, let's activate the checkpoint.
Hungry. So very hungry.
I actually got an essence, mercury essence, so I can actually improve one stat point. So I'm going to do that now before I do anything else. Let's see now. I can improve strength a little bit. There's some agility I can still improve, which I'll benefit from. So I'm going to stick with the long blade skill tree for now. Let's have a word with this guy. What's his problem?
I'm starving. Got any food to spare?
I should do.
Much better. What brings you here to Cloud Spire? Throwing your lot in with the army for the free food, right? Smart move. Cloud Spire sure is loaded. A widow runs things now. They say her other half kicked the bucket soon after she arrived, and so it was all left to her. Oh, the young folks flock here for a shot at a good post and decent pay. Get a good position here, and you're set for life. My boy's a hotshot general over there, you know. Why don't I put in a good word for you and get you a spot, eh? The headquarters are nearby. I'm gonna go see how my darling's doing.
Pretty sure I told her son's dead. I can see the one on the Ripper on over on Twitch saying, how am I doing? I'm good, man. Just enjoying my second playthrough for Wuchang Fallen Feathers. So for those who are watching, I simultaneously stream both to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So if YouTube or Twitch is better for you, you can just use my Twitch handle and you can watch the same stream over there. Obviously YouTube will give you higher quality at 4K, but Twitch still looks pretty great even though it's bandwidth constraint, and the maximum resolution you're going to get over there is 1080p, but it still looks good. So it's best for you, whatever you choose, but I'll try to read comments on both platforms. It's a little bit more difficult on Twitch, but I'll do what I can. So this leads to another place. I'm going to come back here another time. I like the way this game gives you multiple choice on what you can do. So you don't necessarily feel like you're on rails. Someone's over here. Alright, let's deal with that bird. I wasn't locked onto it. Should have checked that. Those are useful though for boss fights. Power yourself up. How the hell do I get to this? Well, that's weird. Thought you'd just be able to get to this. Guess not, I'll find another way, I guess. Must be another way around. It's one of these stupid things. I really hate those things. They can be a pain in the ass. Oh, it's that lady from upstairs trying to kill me. Where do you think you're going? Okay, everything's been collected. Let's keep moving. try not to miss any side missions. There's so many different paths you can take. It's so distracting at times. So if you just joined or you've been enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. This helps with the visibility of the show. Brings more eyes to the stream. I'd appreciate that. One of the Ripper says, people complain about the story related changes about 1.5 patch introduced. I have no idea about the changes. Can't play the game currently. Oh, the trial ran out. A good game though. Definitely worth playing multiple times. Okay, see if there's anything useful up here. Can't even run up here. Not everything is accessible in this game. I'm meant to be trying to find this girl's family, so I'm just making sure I check everything. Yeah, I know what you meant. You told me you were playing it because you're using the trial, so that's why I mentioned is your trial over. But yeah, definitely worth buying. I think owning this game is definitely worth it. I mean, I'm not in a rush to... There's so many games coming out now, it's ridiculous. And of the same genre too.
Seeing you here in Hillswatch gladdens me greatly. I just crossed swords with Ai-Nungti, the rebel leader. His cheap tricks made me tickle all over. I rested here for a bit after the fight. But when I woke up, my possessions were all gone. What's lost is lost. But it won't stop me from roaming these lands.
Last time I played, I never actually found this guy's stuff. Hopefully this time I'll find it. Right, let's just check that I've done everything I can before I move on. What's over here? What's going on over here? Investigate. The game probably sits at 6 or 7% reviews because a lot of people either didn't have the skill to beat it or their systems were too weak to run it. I think it's something between the two. I mean, I've seen what the console guys have to go through. It doesn't look pleasant, so I'm glad I got a capable PC. This is going to lead me somewhere completely different, so I'm not going to go there now. That will lead me to the refugee camp, I think it will lead me to, so we'll come back here another time.
More of your kind, I see. Another warrior full of talk of justice and chivalry passed through some days ago. Knocked out cold and stripped clean of every belonging before long. In the world we find ourselves in, these are no days for valor. Better to live as a craven than to perish a fool in some forgotten alleyway.
Okay. So he mentioned something about the guy's stuff that was lost. So maybe it's around here somewhere. Let's deal with this thing first. Alright, got a coral bracelet. I think this is for that girl's family that got killed. If I remember correctly, that's one of the family heirlooms or something from her husband. So the next time I cross that bridge, I can give that to her. Not sure what you get for it, but at least I'll complete the mission. Okay. Anything else here that I can get? Another one of these. It's true. I think these consoles were underpowered from the get-go, if you ask me. Especially when it comes to ray trace games, like or new engines like Unreal Engine 5. They already show that they're pretty dated. So I don't know how far away PlayStation 6 is or the new Xbox. I forgot what they're going to call that, but whatever it's going to be called. I think it would be useful for them to come out Q4 this year, because I think we're getting to that point now where they could definitely use the extra power. Because the PS5 Pro ain't cutting it. Helps a little bit, but it's not enough. Okay, I think I've done everything down here. Let's keep it moving. Still looking for your stuff, buddy. Hopefully I'll find it. He mentioned something about an alleyway. So maybe that's where I'll find it. The game's stuttering a tiny bit because new Nvidia drivers came out yesterday. So I've installed those. So the game's kind of caching every time I go to a new area. A little bit of a frame spike, but it would only ever happen once. So that's the reason why the game is playing as smooth as it normally does. I can hit this one with that. Yeah, just about. What are these two dudes doing?
Perhaps it's the drink, but there are things I must tell you. If you want to do good, you'd be wise to steer clear of Cloud Spire altogether. The armies there have been clashing for months, and neither side's gaining ground. You must be looking for Einengti as well. Take my advice. He's not someone you want to trifle with lightly, lest you intend on throwing your life away. These are dark times indeed. I advise you to throw those chivalrous dreams to the wind. Come. Let's pour another glass.
I think I'll be okay.
Well, well, another warrior in our midst. Have you heard of the rebels looting and causing chaos? Did you come to mete out some justice of your own? Not all rebels are wicked at heart. Some mean well, but just aren't cut out for upholding justice. Keep that in mind.
Was that a warning? I'm not bothered by them. I'm just gonna go through the main entrance just in case there's something over here. No more people to speak to. Okay, I think we're good. I wonder where this guy is stuffed up, what he lost was. Made Rain says, what GPU is this? RTX 5090? You'll find my full specification in the description box. I'll leave these guys alone unless they throw something at me. I don't usually attack them. Is anything useful over here? Another one of these guys. Sorry, buddy. Finding a lot of faint red feathers. They are useful. Especially if you're trying to get proficient with multiple weapons. So right now, I think I got my axe pretty high level. I've got the dual blade pretty much maxed out. I've got the spear pretty heavily upgraded. Now I'm starting on the long blade, so not too sure what I want as my second weapon, but probably going to be the long blade. The long sword, should I say. Okay, is there anyone else that wants to challenge me? I should really equip something that can deal with the weather a little bit better. Let's see how resistant this is to frostbite. Actually not too bad. That's not too bad either. The only ones, this is the only part that's not that good, so I'm going to change this. This is much better. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, there's that street vendor guy. Carrying around a lot of red mercury. I'm going to use some of that now. I don't anticipate dying anytime soon, but it's never a good idea to hold too much, because you never know what can happen. Okay. So how much more agility can I learn here? 1, 2, 3, then a big one, so that's 8, 9. It's 9 more agility from here. Yeah, it's a pretty good place to keep leveling up. Plus, it's one of the best weapon disciplines in the game. Everyone's giving me spicy soup.
Hey, you made it. Got some new stuff for you.
Alright, let's see what you got. Pretty much bought everything of note from this guy already. He does sometimes come with some good benedictions. What is this? Increases damage of attacks that deal with damage in a large area. I never really use that. Increased stamina recovery speed during Skyborn Might. Why not? May as well buy that.
Come back soon, you hear?
Jake Sank says, good to see you streaming, man. Yep. Anytime there's a game that I'm enjoying, I always try to stream a little bit more. And because I'm going to be playing it for at least 2 hours anyway when I get the time, so I may as well bring you guys along for the ride. Okay, let's have a look around. Okay, that's everything. I can see the one and only Ripper over on Twitch saying, If I remember correctly, the concert set in the armor set that gives you a country mile reverse resistance, but it's not great for regular damage melee types. Yeah, I'm actually wearing, yeah, it's not that great for melee types. As you can see, it's like even the main 27 for slash is not too bad, 6.5 for blunt. Yeah, it's very, very not resistant for like up and close, but it does help with like corruption and frostbite. So for now, at least, I don't anticipate I'll get hit too much. And even if I do, I should be able to survive it based on my stats. Plus, if you use that spell that reduces damage, you take the edge off things quite a bit as well. Can't open that door yet. That damn bird. It was actually coming pretty useful, so I always grab them when I can. But remember, there's loads of traps in this area. Loads of mines. Just having a look around. I'm actually looking for this guy's lost luggage or wherever he's lost. I didn't find it the last time I played it, so I think if you do find it, maybe you can use your bone whistle for him to help you in a fight, but not like I need him, but still nice to have the option, I guess. Just realized I had frostbite all this time. Let's keep going up. Actually, what is this? Guess I'm missing some stuff. Mad Rain says, does this game use software or hardware ray tracing? You use software Lumen, I believe. And you know, that still does a number on some GPUs. Usually when hardware Lumen's an option, you usually get to choose that option. One and only Ripper says mines are so annoying. Yes, they are. One of the updates actually reduced the damage from the mines because I think too many people were getting killed by them. So they took a little bit of the edge off. Making sure I'm not missing anything, so I'm going to be traveling through this place slow because there's so many traps. I don't want to miss anything as well. Oh, we've got another red eyes guy.
Death take you! Take me!
Thanks for the brilliant red feather. Before I climb that ladder, I just want to have a quick look around. I think this is the way I came. Pretty sure it is. by the time I grab this game, it will end up being a different game. I'm happy I actually played twice for a harder version of it. How many times did you beat the game? I mean, you only had it for a month, right? Must have put in a lot of hours. Jake Sense says, when GTA 6 releases, are you gonna get it for PS5 or wait for the PC port? I don't own a PS5 anymore. Just when I started seeing all the games coming to PC, I just said, yeah, I'm done with it. When I saw Final Fantasy 16 come to PC, when I saw Returnal, what else came? Ratchet and Clank, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War. Like literally there is zero reason other than if you're a diehard GT Sport fan, there is zero reason to own a PS5 anymore if you got a good PC. Zero. You can even use your PS5 control pad with haptic feedback on your PC, so that's not even an exclusive featuring anymore. So yeah, I got rid of that. I was just collecting dust. And my little cousins and stuff don't visit enough for me to want to keep it just for them, so I just got rid of it. Bad Rain says, a £5,000 PC nonetheless. Man, I don't look at the cost. It's just like, for me, it's like upgrading and upgrading and upgrading over a long period of time. So that cost, when you do the tallying up of the costs, yes, it is a large chunk of money, but for me it was done in intervals, so it doesn't feel that expensive to me. For example, upgrading from my RTX 4090 to a 5090 wasn't that expensive after selling my 4090. But if you just look at the 5090 price by itself, yeah, it's a lot of money. But if you're someone that does upgrades every time there's something new comes out, you kind of slash quite a lot of the cost off. These things just keep coming. I need to leave this place. They just keep coming. Okay, which way to go? I've already activated this, so that's good. So let's just keep going. But yeah, when I do the math, it's probably over 5 grand, to be honest. With my bougie water cooling system. Yeah, it's probably over 5k. And that's just for one. Even my streaming PC is overpowered. That's got a 4900 KS in it. That's got an 48 gigabytes of DDR5. It's got a Asus ROG Maximus Apex, and it's got a 7900 XTX with a 1200 watt power supply, and that's fully water cooled as well with a water block, 360 millimeter radiator. Yeah, so even my streaming and recording PC is overpowered as well. But again, that's something I've upgraded over time. Come on, get the hell off of me, man. Are you gonna not let me do my obliterate attack? I was just about to use the obliterate attack and then didn't get a chance to. My feathering is pretty weak, so that's not that effective. Yeah, it definitely is a beast. It can do everything. And it brings me much joy. It's like when you get a game, you never have to look at specs because you know if I can't play it, then no one can, and it's a nice position to be in. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's one only Ripper. Yeah, I know you do very, very long plays. 12-hour streams I've seen you do at times. It's crazy, man. But you've got that stamina for playing the game for long, from like your 48-hour sim racing days. So if it feels fine, hey, I ain't got a problem with it.
My boy. Those damned idiots said the general's resting in the tent, but he isn't letting anyone in. Cloud Spire's gone to the dogs. There's fighting everywhere. I wonder how my boy's doing. Hey, could you head to the army camp proper and relay a message to my boy? Just tell him his dear old mother is waiting for him. Good. I knew I could trust my gut. Take this. I lifted it from some soldier's body. The cover's sealed tight, and I can't pry it open. I've no use for it, so just think of it as payment. That's my end of the deal sorted. Now just don't forget about yours.
I never got this last time because I ate the jade, pink jade dumpling or whatever it was that she wanted. So I accidentally ate that the first time I played it, so I couldn't do her quest line. But now that I know that I gotta keep all of the special items, so now I'm more careful. The only fight I was disappointed with in this game was, you know, that white monk, the one that follows you around, the old man that you see everywhere, and you're the one that you fight at the tomb. I thought it was going to be a really, really hard fight. I beat him first time, no problem. I was like, man, I struggled with the madam. I struggled with that feather bird lady in the pond or wherever we had to fight her with. She was hard. I struggled with the general the first time I fought her. But when I fought that guy at the end of the game, I just ran through him like he was nothing. Defiant always says dual PC is better than solo everything if you own a 5090. Dual PC for streaming purposes is always best because it's just better privacy. You can make adjustments and stuff without compromising your stream. For example, if my game crashes for any reason, the stream is still active. I can then speak to you guys and say, look, I'm sorry, I'm just going to restart my PC and I'm going to load back the game. Whereas if you had a single PC, if your system crashed, that's the stream done, and then you guys will all leave, and then I'll have to come back, and then there's a chance you guys won't come back. So there's so many positives, or should I say pros, to having a dual PC setup when it comes to streaming, because for example, if my mic was too loud, if the game is too loud, you guys can tell me and I can make that adjustment without you guys even seeing it. I can do it so quickly and it wouldn't compromise the stream in any way. Again, maybe you get an email or something and you have a notification, and maybe that was private. You don't want that showing up on your screen, and maybe you can still have a look at it on your other PC, and that will be in complete privacy. You can do things in OBS to mitigate privacy issues, but with a dual PC setup, you never have to worry about anything like that. It's obviously expensive, but it's the best way. Not only that as well, obviously you've got the option of having a capture card, which means you can do things like actually display the on-screen display from Nvidia. For some reason, Nvidia's on-screen display doesn't show up when you actually record gameplay. So what you're seeing above at the very, very top left-hand corner would not show up in a shadow play or Nvidia app recording for whatever reason. But when you're using a capture card, everything is captured. Everything you can see gets captured. So there's so many pros and cons. Capture your BIOS while doing tutorials. You can, if there's like a copyright issue, like a HDCP issue, you can get around that just with your capture card. Defiant always says, does the streaming PC have to be as strong as the main one? No, doesn't have to be. It just needs to. Some capture cards do have requirements. So for something like a I'm not too sure. Say something like an AVerMedia 4K capture card, you would need a minimum of a GTX 1060. You would need a minimum of a Intel i5 or Ryzen 3600 or R5 3600 or something like that, with at least 16 gigabytes of RAM in dual speed mode or whatever, dual rank mode. So there are requirements. You don't necessarily have to have a top spec one, but you still need to have certain specs, and also having a decent NVMe SSD with a good write speed will also ensure that you don't drop frames when capturing large files. So it's not a massive ask, but you can't just throw anything together and say this is my streaming PC. That won't work out for you that well. But other than that, yeah, you can make a good streaming PC for relatively cheap, under 750 easily. Yeah, RTX 3070 would be fine. It would be enough. You just wouldn't be able to take advantage of codecs like I don't think the 30 series can do AV1. It can decode AV1, it just can't encode in AV1. So if you wanted to take advantage of AV1, that would be a limitation as well. So there's things to think about. But other than that, yeah, having a streaming PC doesn't need to be expensive, providing you're doing it tailor-made for a specific situation. What the hell happened here? I've never seen that before. There's a lot of goddamn bombs over here. Yeah, someone's firing a cannon, that's why. Deal with this dude. Maybe you will, but not without a fight. Is that everyone? Or just this guy? The one on the Ripper says, my problem is I don't have the space for a second PC, so everything has to be done through my main machine. Yeah, that's also a limitation as well. Space constraints might be an issue for you, and also having two PCs on at the same time can warm your room up quite a bit as well. So there's that too. So there's cons, definitely cons to having a dual PC setup as well. But oh man, I got my ass beat by this thing because I wasn't concentrating. But I'll come back and I'll kick its ass. But I would have preferred not to die. But it's not very hard to get back there, so I should be able to run there pretty quick. Okay, let's head up the hill because that's where I was going. Get through these guys. I'm not sure if this is the way I went originally. No, it's not. This is the way I came in. Defiant always says, I own 5090 Gigabyte Aorus Master, still waiting on water block for it. You're brave man water cooling your RTX 5090 because these cards, man, they seem to have issues with black screen, they seem to have issues with power connectors melting. So if any of those issues happen to your card when it's all nice and water cooled and performing well, there's your warranty gone and you're down 2K, man. So for me, it's like, I don't, because these cards seem to be so volatile in terms of the quality control, I don't want to risk water cooling mine and then say like 8 months down the line, I get black screen issues or the connector melts or something, and then my warranty's gone and I'm out $2.5 grand. So yeah, for me, I just thought I'd rather have the warm attempts than that possibility happening. Oh man, I hate these things. They just keep coming. Okay. Which way to go? I think it's this way. Mad Rain says, have you tested smooth motion on any of the new titles this year? Honestly, most of the new titles have DLSS4 built in, so smooth motion's inferior to DLSS frame generation, so there hasn't been much cause to use it. Obviously, if you play an older game that doesn't have frame generation, then yeah, it'll be interesting. But other than that, for all the new releases, they've all had DLSS 4 pretty much built in, so there was no reason to. Also, you gotta have a good internet connection as well, because you're gonna be serving 2 PCs with internet. I've got great broadband, of course, so it's not really an issue for me. I can, if YouTube allowed me to increase the quality, I could actually do that. I've actually maxed out YouTube's quality. I can't go any higher than where I am now. I think I'm back on the right track now to getting my revenge. Gotta keep going up the hill. Can't believe I died to a regular enemy. Well, it wasn't a regular enemy, but it wasn't a boss per se, so that was a little bit embarrassing. It's just when you're reading comments and stuff, sometimes you can be unaware of your surroundings. Alright, let's go around. Defiant always says, is this 4K? Yes, it is. Well, the final pixel count is 4K, but it's upscaled from 1440p. But ultimately, it's still 4K. It's not native 4K. Yeah, I'm not messing with these guys for too long. They will kill you eventually. I think I died around here somewhere. Yeah, this looks familiar. These damn things. And that took a lot of health. Not too sure why I'm using my spear. Don't need that. Give me a break. Still with this damn cannon. Right. Time to get some get back. Let's temper my weapon. Mad Rain says, why don't you just run past for enemies? Why would I do that when I can kill them? Alright, let's go. Alright, easy work. Not even sure how I died to that the first time. I must have just not been concentrating. That thing should have never killed me in the first place, but got my revenge. Got everything I lost. No harm, no foul. Let's keep moving. Sorry guys, I haven't read too many comments recently. I'm just trying to not die. This place can be pretty volatile at times. Yeah, I just like to kill everything I see anyway, because at the end of the day, red mercury is red mercury, right? So
with no end in sight.
who the hell's speaking right now? Oh, this thing's annoying. Alright, I killed it, but you can die to that pretty easy once it starts using all of its spells. Can become a problem. But we took it down. Keep moving. Anthony says, good evening everybody. Thanks for tuning in. So, just so you know guys, I'm simultaneously streaming to Twitch, so if that's a better platform for you, all my links to my socials are in the description box. What does this guy say?
You escaped from Worship's Rise, did you? Then your fate is sealed. For this place is no safer. My neighbors are all infected now, tearing at any who draw near. And those bitten soon turn into monsters as well. This village has become a den of horrors. None dare to flee, for there is no safety beyond these walls. Enough of this. Flee while you can. The farther you run, the better.
I don't need to flee. I think I'll be okay. Okay, so we gotta climb these towers and start these fires. I think there's 2 or 3 of them that we need to do. I don't remember. I think there's 3. Well, as long as I kill everything in sight and activate as many shrines as possible, then it should be easy to get around this place. I think there's a big boulder that comes down trying to kill you, so I need to be careful here. Yep, there it is. Ended up hitting one of these guys instead. Our bodies are flying from the air. There's traps everywhere. There's meant to be a ladder around here. One only ripper says there is a boss down there somewhere. You can miss it easily. My first playthrough. You talking about the boss that's... I know that one, the big one. I'll go back anyway and double check everywhere, but I was stuck in this place for a while. I'm pretty sure I killed everything on my first round of playing, so you can let me know if I missed it or not, but I think I know which one you're talking about. Is he the one with the lightning arrows? The one that with the lightning arrows that tries to kill you? I dealt with him. You need a key to open it. Yeah, you get the cell key. Yeah, I know which one you're on about. And then he's got like... And you get this spell from him. For killing him, you get this spell. Where is it? This is a spell you get for beating him. Echo of... I can't even pronounce that. But, yeah. I killed him first time. Not first time, not my first attempt, but I killed him on the first time I played it. Because he was pretty strong. I think there's some guys around here. I better kill them first. Oh, come on! That sucks. Man, that sucks. Okay. I gotta run all the way back up this hill, man. That was the worst thing that could have possibly happened to me. I don't know why I put myself on the edge. I should have stayed inside. But that's okay. We know where we gotta go. Let's not waste too much time. Sorry guys, I ain't got time to play with you. Got business to attend. Oh, so it's not through here? Oh, or is it? Might be. Oh gosh. Yeah, you're right. You are better off just killing everything. You can't run away from everything. So you can, I guess you can avoid a few, but you can't avoid them all because you get the whole village chasing you. I'll kill the dogs, everything else I'll avoid. I don't really care too much about the little... I upgraded my level as soon as I got the chance, so I didn't really lose much red mercury, so I'm not that concerned about that. Traps. The dogs is what you gotta take care of. You can't avoid them. Let's just take me. Can't even climb that thing. Yeah, those dogs ain't playing games. And they're quick as well, really, really quick. Yeah, late game, and there's so many things to worry about. Madness, I think it's called. Is it called Madness? Sure, you know that thing that basically, once that meter fills up, you die straight away. Oh, it's this guy again.
To an altruistic leader, the people's happiness must be paramount. Well said. A general who disregards human life can never truly rise to greatness. No. Who are you? Why are you saying this?
Adrain says despair. Yeah, despair, that's what I'm talking about. That stuff.
My mind is my
When
own.
you get the thorns that stick out of your chest and your head.
Forgive an old man for losing his composure. I mean you no harm. I never expected you to make it this far. There are 2 beacon towers here. Light them, and let the smoke carry your message far and wide. This is the only way to reach Cloudspire. The ongoing conflict between those within and outside the city has only deepened the people's suffering. I hope you can bring an end to this. I've come across some items from the monsters recently. They're yours now. But misuse them, and I'll just as swiftly reclaim them.
You can try, old man. As I said, when you did fight me, I was very disappointed how quickly I killed you. But I'm sure you'll be harder this time around.
Die!
What the hell is going on up there? These two boys are going at it. Okay, this is one fire I can light, then I got another one. I gotta go back to the one I fell off, and that's the second one. Then I'm done with this area pretty much. Anthony Swift says, didn't follow the game, but 1.5 controversy made it reappear on my radar. Did they improve the performance throughout those updates? Last I checked, they did that. DLSS, no 100%, but yeah, they fixed that. They fixed the 100% stuff, so that's not an issue. They did do some kind of censoring that people weren't too happy about. I think you can't kill certain characters based on historical events or historical significance, that they won't allow you to kill certain NPCs or something like that. I think they censored certain things in terms of clothing, but honestly, I didn't look into it too much. I enjoyed my first playthrough, so honestly, if they did censor something, I never noticed it because I never got to experience it. But there's purists that have got a disc version of the game, and they're boasting that they can play the game in its original state and where there's no censoring. So there's that too. There's always something to complain about, isn't there? So I don't really get involved in the drama, as you guys know. I just mind my business. I just get on with stuff. I don't really care about all of that. So it's not a problem for me. The game is what it is. Right, let's go back up the hill now and try and get back what I lost. But that's one fire lit. Let's try and light the other one without being killed this time.
Death take you!
These dudes, man. How do I get up here again? This is where I died. This guy on my first playthrough took me a while, really. That's got what weapon? I know I'm speaking with one and only Rip over on Twitch. He's saying he died to that old white, you know, the guy with the white staff, the monk guy. He died to him a few times. But with the dual blades, my style is you gotta just keep the pressure up. It's all about momentum, so I didn't really give him, I stuck to him like glue. I didn't give him a chance to do any of his special attacks and stuff, so I kept basically critical hitting him using the devastate, what is it called? I don't know if it's called devastation attack or I forgot what the attack's called, but the critical hit, the back attack. I done that to him at least 4 times, so I took him out pretty easily. And he doesn't have a second form either. He has a second move set when you get 50% of his health down, but he doesn't have a second form, so I expected a little bit more. But I dealt with him easy. Anyway, this is where I went up last time. So let's go up again. Need some soup. Yeah, the longsword is good, but there are bosses that are easier to kill with different weapons. So it is work. I know that in your first playthrough, you kind of want to focus on one build. And I chose the dual blades because I remember watching reviews by like Fighting Cowboy and Rad Brad, I think. Fighting Cowboy was using dual blades from the start, and I thought, okay, if he thinks that's good, then, you know, I'll go with that. So, and then I saw people doing the build where you're always recovering as you're fighting, and I thought, you know what, that's actually pretty smart with the Blade Master discipline. So that's worked out really well for me. So originally I was using the axe, but then the axe just became far too slow. Then I went to the dual blades, and it's just been real easy for me. Okay, this time I'll try not to fall off and die. I'm gonna deal with this dude this time. Oh, well, I'll even use some magic on him. Alright. Still pretty tough even now. I think the enemies are starting to finally get stronger now. Anthony Smith says, the more I watch, the more I want to start again. To me, this game looks absurdly good. Don't know if it's a star or fidelity, but it's so gorgeous to me. I think it looks awesome. I always wondered why some people say, oh, it looks like PS2 game. I'm like, have you played a PS2 game lately? But again, I don't care if people want to criticize games. I'm not the dev. I don't take it personally. Your opinion is valid. You're entitled to it, and I don't argue. But I just don't share it. Okay, so now that I've lit both fires, I can proceed now. And those things that keep coming, they will keep coming now. I can actually kill them. If you look around, there's a ladder you can kick and create a shortcut. I think it's behind here. You can get up here a lot easier. Right, now I can go and fight that boss. I've got to go and get the keys first. And I think I need to go and complete that old lady's side mission as well. She wants me to go and speak to someone at the camp, or at least find her body, son's body or whatever. Alright, I should be able to open a door to make a shortcut now. I'm staying back. Yeah, this isn't the way. There's more to be done, but it's not this way. Just double check something. This thing's starting to annoy me now, so I'm just gonna kill it just to shut it up. Okay, so it went up that way. I won't touch you. Who told you that? What else can I do around here? More dogs. These guys always trying to ambush someone. think I've already spoken to this lady.
Enough of this.
Yeah, I've already spoken to her, so I've kind of already explored this area. I think I've done everything I can do around here. There is meant to be a shortcut I can open. Damn bombs everywhere. Mad Rain says, I believe you can get lower latency in this game by turning on frame gen. Because I think they tie reflex to the frame gen. Possibly. Let's try it out. Let's put frame gen X4 on, why not? Alright, now we're playing at 300 FPS. Latency. Well, let me just quickly do this. Sometimes it messes up. But the actual average latency is like 32 milliseconds. I don't know how great that is. Kind of want to keep that to the 20s. So I don't know if that really improves things that much. It feels the same. As long as I don't have any issue with dodging, I'm not that bothered. Maybe not using... Well, I think there's more enemies around here. I think maybe not using 4x. 4x probably not a good idea. Maybe just 2x. So now milliseconds is down into the... Still kind of touching the 30s. Now if we were to disable frame gen altogether... Archie, you're right. We go all the way up to 38. So yeah, it does improve things a little bit actually. So I'm going to keep it on 2x. That'll be slightly better for me. Didn't even realize how bad it was. Yeah, so 2x frame gen is probably the way to go. Sorry, trying to read comments now. So the one on the Ripper says, the axe is good, but it is slow compared to everything else. With the blades, the most damage I had done during a combo plus repost on the boss was 21,000, and that was on the Vermilion Feather Hongian, if they pronounce it. Took half a HP by in New Game Plus. Okay. Well, I know there's certain configurations of benedictions. I've got like the oath. So if you have 3 disciplines, 6 discipline and 9 discipline plus the 12 discipline to mastery, I've got that at the moment, so I'm pretty strong right now. And of course I've got all of my tempers done because I've done all of the... I've unlocked all the slots. There's actually a cave you can go through and you come out next to the boss, I think. I'm gonna go and do that now. You jump down here and this force breaks your fall, and then you can go through this underground cave. Alright, let's turn our light on. And let's remember at the end of this, you get to the other side. It'll kill everything quickly because of despair. It's despair build up, so it'd probably be best if I equip, rather than the soup, Just equip these instead. Because despair will kill you. Doesn't matter how strong you are. These things always killing themselves. Tree will come now. I'm gonna deal with a tree though. Ah, hell no. This tree ain't playing no games. I ain't trying to die to no tree. I can't even believe I'm still alive here. Guess the enemies are starting to get stronger now. Alright, let's destroy these crystals so this despair build up will stop. Kill that damn tree though. That's the problem. We'll destroy the crystals so all that despair stops building up. Probably take one of these. If you keep fighting everything, you eventually do build up quite a lot of red mercury. I've almost built up enough to get another mercury essence. So let's just fight everything. I almost died from despair build up. Almost forgot about that. I was cutting it close there. Okay, I think this is the way I came in. I just got to double check. Easy to get yourself turned around in this place. To really have the light on, but I've got to the other side now. Now this is where you can fight a boss, but you need a key. But I'll go and get that key and I'll come back and kill it. Should be an interesting fight. I don't know if I'll kill it first time, but I fancy my chances. Got everything? Just gonna check that I've been everywhere. Place feels bigger than I remember. Anyway, time to get out. I gotta find another tree here. So we're better off just getting ready for a hard fight. Easy work. Dealt with that quickly. There's meant to be an elevator here that you can ride all the way up. I don't know if I can activate it from this side. I think you have to ride it down first, but we'll see. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think I am. Yeah, you have to go the other way first before being able to come down this way. This is like a shortcut. So I kind of did this all for nothing really, but... Alright, we'll go back. Okay, so there's two ways you can go. This is the way I came in. This is an alternative way. Let me just check what's around here. Oh. Guess it was just a dead end. Yeah, I remember there being another bridge you can run over around here. See where this side takes you. Not oil lamp, and now I can give that to that scavenger guy. Keep an eye on my despair meter. I don't want to get killed in here. There's a lot of things in here. Oh, I wonder where that takes me. Oh, they're really trying to ambush me, huh? It's not gonna work, gentlemen. Let's just kill the troublemaker first. Not bad. There's a big ass tree waiting for me as well. I really don't want you to make it through here. It should be okay though. Another crystal taken down. Okay, there should be no more despair. There was a ladder I need to climb up. There's something up there that I need to grab. I would have had to have cleaned this place out sooner or later anyway, so may as well do it now. Where's that ladder? Rain says, or did I see it wrong? Yeah, I see. Wait, wasn't the elevator already? No, it wasn't down. Pretty sure it wasn't. There's no way it was. Can always go back and check. I'll go back and check on the way back, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't down. See what's behind here. Right, there was a ladder around here somewhere. Where the hell did it go? I remember seeing it running around. Just gotta double check. There's a benediction or something up there that I need to get. +1 benediction, so I do want it. There's a way out over here, but I don't want to go there yet. I was gonna take this elevator, see where this takes me, and I'll come back down. Alright, let's get back our madness.
Complete me.
Okay, that deals with them. Actually allows you to drop the bridge, which is useful. Too sure I'm going back on myself. Yeah, this looks familiar. This is how you get into the place. I want to go back. But yeah, dropping that bridge makes a major shortcut basically. I'll have to explore that another time. What do you get from it? From jumping off the elevator? If it's something useful, maybe this. Yeah, I think that bridge maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, I see what you mean. You can get over there by jumping off. Let's try that out. If you jump off here. Okay. Let's have a look. What secrets we can find. That was hardly worth the effort. But it is what it is. My only question now is how do I get back down without hurting myself? I don't think this is high enough to kill me. So I'm guessing you can just jump down. Yep. Anyway, let's find there was another exit. Let's see where this takes me. Oh, here's the ladder I was talking about. This is where you get... I think you get a benediction up here, so I'm just gonna go and have a look. A bit of an ambush waiting for me, but I'm ready. Where did this one come from? There's more than I thought up here. Remember there being something important up here. I guess I remembered it wrong. I'll just kick the ladder down or climb down. I gotta go and fight that big ass tree now. That's not gonna be easy. Provided I'm going the right way. Let's see if I'm ready for it. We've got 4 health remaining. Let's just get ready. Just in case. Sometimes it's up here around the corner. I guess I went all the way back, so I went the wrong way. Let's quickly run back. This place can be confusing. It all starts looking the same after a while. But there is another exit through here. There's a big ass tree waiting for me. And outside the other end, there should be a boss which you need a key to open its door. Once you've done that, you can kind of run up and then get the key for that. And then you can have a good boss fight. And there's also a shrine there as well. Right, I want to make sure I fight this thing with all my powers. Damn it, man. Let it tire itself out. Okay, now I'll go back. Okay, at least it didn't kill me. That would have been embarrassing. This is one long ass mine shaft, man. Oh, it didn't come out where I expected. But I know where I am at least. At this point, trying to think, what am I better off doing? Running across the bridge, taking the elevator back up to the surface. Okay, what I want to do is go to the shrine so I can spend a red mercury. I'm carrying quite a lot. I don't want to lose it. And then I'll find my way to the boss. At this point, I actually do need to rest up as well. I've lost a lot of stuff. Okay, which way to go? Let's just keep going down. I'll do. Okay, we're back in the game. Now, if I remember correctly, the only way to get to the other side is to climb down the other side of the ladder, I think it is. So, basically, you go up this way. These things. Basically, you go up this way. This isn't the way. And everything wants to blow you up. Grab this. And there are traps everywhere. I want to go back because I'm pretty sure you climb up a ladder that you drop down. It's pretty close by here. And that's how you get behind here. And this place can be confusing at times, so I'm trying to remember it. Right, let's go this way. What's the deal with this ladder? Did I even climb this? Let's just double check. Anthony Smith says, okay, finish downloading Wuchang. We'll jump back in. Have fun, everybody. Good evening. Thanks for tuning in, man. See you in the next stream. I've been here before. Yeah, this place is a bit confusing, says the all-in-one and only Ripper. It is, but I just need to remember. See, that was the ladder I wanted to climb up in the first place. That was the shortcut one. But now I've taken a long route round. So that was just dumb. I just remember one of these towers, the opposite ladder brings you to another side, which you can't access any other way. You have to access it through taking the opposite ladder. Alright, let's climb down and see where this takes me. Ah, something I didn't pick up the last time. Okay. So let's keep progressing because it must be the other tower. Too many traps in this area. I think they overdid it a little bit. The amount of traps they put down. There's actually meant to be a woman here that you're meant to do like a side mission for. I just haven't seen her. She gives you like a message that you need to give someone. I guess I must have missed her. What's going on over here?
General.
Sorry, guys. All of these guys dealt with.
Please, sir. I have nothing left to offer. If that is not enough, then take my life and be done with it. Snowfall's collectors have already stripped us bare. And now you come. These scraps of meat will not satisfy your hunger. I beg you.
I didn't want anything from that guy. I just wanted to know what was up. Okay, we're done here. Is there anything else? Let's double check. Make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, we're good. This is the way I came. Dealt with these two. Let's have a look around up here. Deal with these dogs. Then I can open up a shortcut up here. It's not this. Not this door. Spoken to her already multiple times. Already killed that thing. Just make sure we've done everything down here. Okay, this area is clear, so there's no need to mess around here anymore. Let's go back up here. So confusing. I know where, when I see it, I'll know where I'm going, but it's just about finding it. Use something to warm me up. Okay, what am I missing? Something's not adding up. What am I missing? Huh. We can try going up that ladder and see what side it will take us to. It's a dead end. All of this looks very familiar. I think I've been here already. I think I came down from that way. Let's go around, see where this takes us. Okay, so this is when you open a shortcut. And you're basically back at where the shrine is. I'm just going to take a look around just in case. Okay, nothing important over here. Dogs. Where does this take me? Definitely haven't been here yet.
My nation, God.
Pretty tough. It's not tough enough. Okay, I think we may have found where we need to go. Watch my back just to make sure there's nothing there. Answer Grace. Probably the water dance. Hopefully she doesn't fall off the edge doing this stupid crap. That would just annoy the hell out of me. Okay, I got red mercury essence for doing that, so that works out. This game would benefit so much from having a map. It probably would. But I think they want to guess you to remember where you're going, get familiar with the area, and by making the wrong turn leading to your death more times than not. I guess if you always knew where you wanted to go, would make the game significantly easier. So I guess that's what they're probably banking on, to increase the difficulty a little bit. Okay, that ladder leads me to go somewhere higher. Let's have a look around. There's multiple ladders I can climb up. What is the deal with this? Oh, you can't climb that one. That one gets kicked down and creates a shortcut. I think that's the one I've been looking for. So you kick it down and then you can access a different area.
And yet those spoiled bureaucrats feast behind their city walls. Such injustice.
So that monk said there was 2 fires. This is going to be the 3rd fire. So he was lying to me.
Take me.
Because once you go down here, you access a different part of the map. I think. I might be wrong, but let's at least turn this fire on. Okay, cool. We've done what we needed to do. Which is the one I need to kick down? Is it this one? Okay, I did what I had to do. Get out of here. Too late, I missed my chance to get that bamboo shoot. What the hell, man? Alright. I'm in the right place now. I've got to find the key so I can go and fight that boss. Swear these bombs, man. All they do is annoy you. Basically fight the boss if I go across here. Yeah, I don't want to fight him yet. I want to fight the other one first. So there's still more to do. What do you think? Oh, I hate that thing. Okay, there's one boss I need to fight first, so I want to do that before killing the other one. I'm not sure which way I've missed to. All I know is there's this camp where they try to fire all these cannons at you, get through that, and then you can find the key, and then down there's like a shrine nearby. I think it's around here somewhere, but let's go and fight this thing. Alright, crazy man, come on with it. Alright, dealt with him. This is where you would have got the twin blades, but I already got those. How did I miss that then? Anything else I've missed around here? Alright, let's keep going. Just gotta fight this boss. I can literally get out of this area now, but there's more to do. And I don't want to leave any stone unturned. Nothing really to do over here. Okay, let's take this shortcut back down. I'm gonna work my way up from the start again. See if there's any ways I haven't gone. Let's go this way. There's an enemy, so that means I haven't gone this way. This might be the way I'm looking for. I'm thinking it is. Yeah, it definitely is. This is the place I'm looking for. This is where the boss is. The other boss. I just need to find the key first. I remember this place well because for a little while I was farming here when I was really, really weak. Let's go and find that key. Leaving the area. This isn't where I'm meant to go. I'm meant to go behind them. And then you got this little ladder, and then there's like a shrine. And that's the shrine you want to use to make the shortcut to the boss, just in case you die. So there should be like a ladder or something nearby. Okay. Need to take out this guy up here. Okay, let's keep going. A lot of guys trying to fire cannons at you in here.
General.
Damn it, man. Who the hell is that on a cannon? Is it the cannon or is someone shooting? Yeah, they're shooting those stupid things at me. Unfortunately, you can't get to him from this side, so you have to go around. But I'll get to him. Another way to get to him. Deal with this annoying guy first.
Sever your head. Take me.
Dogs. Okay, now I can search this camp in peace. Where is this key? Around here somewhere. Probably in one of these tents. These guys had a whole ambush planned for me.
General.
One of these tents I got a damn cannon waiting for you inside. There it is.
I can see a light.
Bravery pendant. Okay, let's go. Alright, I got the key now, so that was the guy that I needed to kill. So now we can go and fight that boss finally. But there is a shrine I need to activate, and then there's a ladder I need to kick down. So that's the ladder, here's the shrine. Now I can go and fight the boss. May as well use my stuff so I can get rid of my red mercury. No point at carrying this much into a boss fight, that would just be stupid. Five endurance, that's useful. Okay, let's rest up and go and deal with this boss. Yeah, I got it now, Ripper. So I'm gonna go and deal with this boss now. Shouldn't be too hard to kill based on the power I have, unless he's a lot stronger than I remember. Should be able to deal with this guy pretty easily. Oh, this guy actually has some stuff that can freeze you, so it's good to have this stuff on you just for the frostbite. Oh, I got something for you. Don't you worry about that, mate. First of all, let's deal with this frostbite. Let's get ourselves ready for this fight. So first thing I want to use is one of these. And I want to use one of these. I want to use one of these. I want to use this. I want to use this. I'm ready now. Easy work. Barely put up a challenge. Okay, he's dealt with. Let's get out of here. Right, got what I needed. Huh. Hold on a minute. So that's the boss. Okay, so you could have came through the cave as well. So I remember being able to get to this guy through the cave, but I guess for whatever reason I didn't end up in this place. Anyway, let's go and fight the real boss. He should prove a little bit more difficult, but for some reason I don't think he will be. Alright, I just want to use a few of my stuff just in case I can get another mercury essence. Frank says I can't wait till path tracing way more common. Yep. We're gonna need better GPUs before that becomes a reality, but yeah, me too. Only a handful of games give you that option. I was watching the Resident Evil Requiem Digital Foundry video of path tracing. It's nice to see the RE engine finally have path tracing. But still not enough. So close. Sure, if I defeat a few of these guys on the way there, should be able to get to the boss. Anyway, let's deal with these guys.
General.
I think there's a big ass tree I need to kill over here. Let's go. There's a benediction over here or something. Yeah, setting up this big ass ladder. Okay, obliteration light. That's actually a pretty good one, but because my ones are set, I don't need to use any other benedictions because the one I use is perfect for me, like all three plus the mastery. But I guess I can use it for my second weapon when I eventually master everything. I think I'll have the long blade be my second weapon, and I can complete the set of another benediction and try and do the mastery as well.
I'll sever your head! General.
Okay, I have now got myself another Mercury Essence, so before I go and fight this boss, I'm gonna quickly spend this so I don't lose it, because that'll just be embarrassing. Nice. Jake Snake says, I think the stuff like DLSS, FSI, etc. that handling path tracing, especially for lower end cards, is gonna become easier for sure. Mad Rain says, path tracing is still way too costly, no? I saw Z-Worm's video on Alan Wake 2, which maxed path tracing settings and could barely get 30 FPS 4K DLA. Yeah, path tracing at native is definitely not the way to go, but that's how powerful upscaling is. It makes it possible. So as much as some people like to play at native, like with the transformer model from DLSS, I think that's changed the game a little bit because it looks so good regardless of it not being native. It's kind of like at this point you're just being stubborn. The game still looks good. You can now use a better lighting model, but you refuse to do so just because you're not playing at native, even though you can barely tell the difference. It's like, come on, do the right thing. Well, I understand like devs are kind of using it as a crutch instead of optimizing, so I appreciate that argument, but I don't think it's wise to just ignore the tech that's there to support using settings that are beyond your graphics card's current capability. The frame generation argument, I know that's not for everyone, and I believe that works better in some games than others. So then there's that argument too, but trying to use path tracing at native, it's just not, we're not ready yet. We just ain't. The hell you guys got going on? I'm just trying to get back to the side where I fight the boss. I think it's this way. Trying to exit this camp so I can go and do what I need to do. Not trying to spend any more time in here than I need to. Pretty sure this is the way I came in. How the hell did I end up back here? This is frustrating. I think it's on the other side of this, actually. That's where I need to go. Oh, come on, man. These damn cannons. Just annoying as hell. Find my way through this camp. A big ass camp, man. Easy to get lost. Come on, you telling me I've gone around in this massive circle or something? You telling me that there's only one way out of this place? Yeah, this is what I was looking for. So I was like, I know there's a way to get back to the main boss pretty quick. Okay. Huh. Come on, man. Almost died by this damn boulder. I think I've missed something here. I think you're meant to climb up that ladder to the side of you, and then you can get to the other side. Dogs are never ending. Meant to be a ladder, shortcut ladder. Here it is. Adrain says, I do enjoy DLSS and I think that it's rather dumb not to use it, but I am also saying that developers should optimize their games for the native first before use upscaling to improve performance. Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. They shouldn't try to use it as like some kind of crutch. You won't find any argument from me on that. Okay, I think I can climb up that other ladder. We come up here. I'm going to see where this takes me. Quickly. Oh yeah, you can just climb that big ladder and get up pretty much straight away. So that's what I'm going to do. I really hate this place because of just how confusing it can be. Everything kind of looks the same. 3 towers. It's so annoying. There's no map, so you gotta really remember where you're going. But I think I know what I gotta do here. I've just gotta climb down the ladder on the other side. And I'm pretty much where I need to be, I think. I think that's how it goes. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I remember at least. Huh. Or did I just take a shortcut back to where I was? Well, I know it's around here somewhere. If we have to go down and run around, that's exactly what I'll have to do. I know it's around here somewhere. Just gotta get to the top, really. Everything starts getting really frosty, then you know you're in the right place. Dogs. Yeah, been down there. There's nothing there for me. These guys think they can kill me, but they can't. Bloody traps, man. Okay. This place wasn't so confusing. I'll be able to get back to that boss in no time. Hopefully I beat the boss first time so I don't have to come back here. This is just a pain in the ass. Everything looks the same. Come on, man. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way now, possibly. Let's go up here. Here we can take a right. I think this is where we've got to go. I'm still unsure, but I'm just going to follow the roads where see where they go. I feel like I'm going around in one giant big circle. Terrible camp. Let's at least activate this elevator from here. Well, you can't even elevate. Maybe you were right. Maybe it was down there before and I guess you were right about that. It was originally down there. I guess I just didn't use it. This has annoyed the hell out of me now. I'm just going to revive my stuff because at this rate, I've lost too much to fight the boss. I've lost too much of my recovery. I've used too many accessories. GTA 6 probably will have built with ray tracing in mind, but I don't know about path tracing. Come on now.
I'll sever your head.
I'm gonna come down here. There's got to be a shortcut to this boss, man. That's that way. I know where that leads me. Let's deal with these guys.
General.
I know where that takes me. I know where that takes me. How am I lost in this place? It's so annoying and frustrating because I've already gone past the boss already. I just wanted to fight the extra one. Now I can't find the real one. How messed up is that? I let this guy's gang up on me too much. Damn, cannon fire in this place is just frustrating as hell. I just went round in a big ass circle, man. That's all what just happened.
General.
Is it this way or this way? I think this is where the boss is. I think it is. I'm not too sure. All I know is everything starts getting real frosty. And then you kind of know you're in the right place. Dogs. Okay, I found where I need to go, finally. Took me long enough, but eventually did it, I guess. So there's just this door you can go through near the camp. That brings you to the right place. Okay, let's get ready.
Your Majesty, grant me the honor of continuing my service to you. Your Majesty, please take shelter here for now. Allow me a moment before I resume my duties.
Let's go.
Once this blade served the Emperor, and now it thirsts for the blood of invaders. Rebellion. Stop the foe, not betray it.
Easy work, man. Didn't even stand a chance. It's way too strong for him. The dual blade build is just like insanely strong. Okay, I got everything I need from him. Just gonna activate the shrine. Yep. He didn't even get to go to his second phase now. Completely beat his ass. Maxim Gonshar says, hello, thinking about purchasing myself a GPU next month, considering 9070 XT or 4080. Both are decent GPUs. I guess it all depends on, do you want to save money? I always say never go back unless it's an insanely good deal. So I would be looking at the 4080 equivalent from the 50 series. Just so you can be up to date with the prioritized drivers and just all of the features. I always say never buy previous gen unless you can help it. 9070 XT is decent GPU as well. So you can pay around $650, $700 depending on what model. So both are around the same performance. Good graphics cards, 16 gigabytes of VRAM, so you should be fine. I'll just say get the better deal you can.
Fiend, die!
You might be worth waiting for the 5070 Ti Super, possibly. Might be a good option.
How can this?
Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Xank says, what's your opinion of B580 before you sent it back? Oh, it was doing all these kind of crazy stuff in terms of like the livable experience with the 5080 was not good. It wasn't good at all. It was doing just really, really dumb things. I'm trying to think of the best example. For example, I had it in my streaming and recording PC. So I use my Elgato 4K-X capture card, and it has its own software. So in the software, it tells you, okay, what resolution do you want to record at, what frame rate do you want to record at, how much megabytes per second do you wish the quality to be. So I maxed out the quality 4K 60 FPS, and while I was recording, even though it says 4K 60, it ended up being 4K 30 FPS. Which really, really annoyed me because my RTX 4090 versus 5080 video, all of the 5080 footage is all in 30 FPS when it should be 60. And that was all because of my Intel B580. So, and say you save settings in the Intel control panel, maybe you restart your PC 3 times out of 10. One of the times all your settings will revert back to default without you even notifying you. So there was loads of little bugs with the software which made it just ridiculous to live with. So yes, it's a capable card. Yes, it's a good price. Yes, it offers you a lot of VRAM for the price, but the software is crap. That's just my opinion on it. That's why I sent it back. Just crap software. Intel, they made a good start. They just need to work on drivers, man. That's why they release drivers pretty much every 2 weeks. I'm sick of seeing updates from Intel drivers because they release them so frequently. That's how bad they are at making drivers. Maxim Gunshar says 5080 is nice, but it's 20% in performance uplift for 6% higher price. Oh, I never mentioned the 5080. I said 5070 Ti. 5070 Ti Super. Plus the Super cards are coming out, I think maybe Q4. So it might be worth waiting depending on what kind of rush you're in. I understand the 5080 is pretty expensive for what you get. I'd rather own a 4090. I know they don't make them anymore, but if you can get a good deal on a refurb, that might be the way to go. But they're insanely expensive as well, so all depends on your budget. I don't really like the way Nvidia handled the 50 series. They pretty much made it that if you own a 4090, the only card that made any sense was the 5090, and essentially there was only one card for you in this whole generation, and that was the 5090, and it ended up costing over £2,000. So they basically stacked the deck, and yeah, this is what happens when there's no real competition at the very, very high end. So hopefully AMD's UDNA architecture is actually good. We'll have to see about that. Who the hell's trying to attack me? You guys tried to ambush me. Didn't work out. I'm just looking for a shrine so I can actually spend some of this red mercury and find a good place to leave it.
Here of all places. How's your condition? I passed many people who've fallen to the feathering. Most lost to madness. But your mind, it remains sharp. The boatman's medicine must be working.
I haven't taken any of them.
Ah, I nearly forgot. My memory's been slipping as of late. The Imperial Guards from the Tang Emperor's palace have definitely made their way to Cloud Spire. I hear they're led by Hong Lan, commander of the Imperial Guard. I tried following them into the inner city, but the drawbridge was raised. I had to slip away and find another route. As fate would have it, I was captured by rebels. Held for days, I nearly ended up as their next meal. Fortunately, chaos erupted within their ranks, and I managed to escape during the confusion. I've kept busy gathering information these few days past. Apparently, the rebels wish to steal a certain something, thus their plots to break into the city. There's talk of the Madam of Snowfall Palace having ties with Ai Nung Chi. And the commander, it's said she also went to Snowfall, and hasn't been heard from since. Could she have been captured? Is there secretly discord between the Ming forces and Snowfall Palace? Almost slipped my mind. Take this. The old boatman gave it to me before I came to Cloudspire. I tried to offer payment, but he refused, claiming I'd already given enough. He mumbled something about 4 peculiar objects that consume their bearers. Whether it was truth or simply the madness speaking, I cannot say. But we should head to Snowfall Palace first, before making any further plans. Lowering the drawbridge must have attracted unwanted attention. Tread carefully.
And this dude had a lot to say, but he's your ally. It's a shame what happens to him. His memory and stuff. Maxim Goncha says, I expected higher RT uplift from the 50 series. Yeah, I did too. I think Blackwell, just Nvidia in general, just focusing more on AI and compute. They don't really care too much about gamers, to be honest. We're like an afterthought now. Unfortunately, the real money is with the AI and the data center stuff. Okay, where the hell is a shrine? I need a shrine.
Come on out.
You're not from around here, are you? Miss. Ever visited Hillswatch? I'm Feng Yao. My father's the local apothecary. Father was wounded by the Snowfall folks while protecting me. I just want to know how he's doing. If you hear any news about him, could you let me know? This handkerchief. Mother made this for me. Father, he's... Ling. What do I do now?
Stop your crying, girl. I'm not interested. Okay, there is a shrine around here. Right in front of me. Okay, let's see what I've got. Let's level up. Maxim Goncha says, I remember some of our marketing guys said that he does not expect GPUs to be RT capable until 2030. Well, I guess that would have been accurate based on compute performance uplifts, but now that there's technology that can upscale and accelerate that process with tensor cores, machine learning, it's shaved years and years of the expected time of arrival. So it's not like he made a dodgy forecast, he just didn't expect things to take a turn into machine learning and accelerated by AI. Basically AI is basically hastened the day. I mean, if you look at Cyberpunk from the date launched until now, fully path traced, it looked with like ray reconstruction and everything, DLSS transformer model, it looks amazing, and none of this would be possible without AI acceleration. So I'm all for it. I think we still need to have a base level of optimization, but I'm all for using everything you can to get the best looking games. Anyway guys, I have been streaming for almost 3 hours now, and I'm probably going to come back maybe tomorrow, maybe sometime this week. But for those who are new, consider subscribing. If not, just hit the like button, that would be great. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, all my socials are in the description box. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching.